but that way, so we are recording. Okay,
Should
so
Bockenfeld be on Spotlight?
he should be on Spotlight, but can I explain stuff first there? This is
Fine,
just
I
like
guess.
class.
He doesn't even
This
know
is
what's
just
going
like,
on.
look, if you're gonna be like that, Izzy, then I'm gonna be like class, and I'm gonna be on my phone while you tell people what to do.
Yes.
You can explain things, just whatever.
All right, introduce the game, man. You're good.
Okay. And then do I just roll into the very first one?
Roll into the very first one.
Oh my God.
All right, ready?
I guess. Come on in, give us your unpopular opinion. Something up until now you've been too scared to say. Hey everybody, welcome to the show Change My Mind. We're here with Students in Action, and I have some unpopular opinions that I'd like to share with the team. All right, our very first opinion is this. Hyenas in The Lion King. They are the real victims. Let me lay out just a few points, okay? Point number one, the hyenas have been segregated to the shadowy place. What's that all about? I have serious questions about the justice on that savannah. Point number two, they're suffering under an oppressive regime. Who is Scar and why is he their leader? I have questions. Number three, they've been recruited to fight in a war against lions. They have no chance. Okay, why does everyone feel bad for Simba? He's a prince. Change my mind. Ellen. Oh no.
That's it. No one. You have convinced everyone. No one wants their money. You know what? I will play devil's advocate to
Okay,
this.
Taurus.
I'll do that. Okay. So there's a couple of things, right? You say that they've been sent off. I just think they live in another territory, right? So the Pride Lands just happens to be what is ruled by Simba and the people, where the shadowy area, the elephant graveyard, that's like Canada. Okay, it's not my fault that they ruined their area, and now they're trying to invade the Pride Lands. Okay, two. You know, if you want to make Scar out to be a bad guy, make Scar out to be a bad guy. But you can call Simba a prince all he wants, but he's a child when when they try to feed him to the hyenas. Okay, and I will not see. Here's the problem with your thing. You're like, oh, feel bad for the hyenas. They live over there. These are intelligent creatures. They are fully aware of what they're doing, and they know the difference between right and wrong. I'll prove they know the difference between right and wrong because they knew they were supposed to kill him, and they didn't. And when he comes back alive, they feel all bad about it. So they know the difference between right and wrong.
I wasn't keeping track of time, but I'm going to cut you off.
Because I'm right. All
60 seconds.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, I had a lot more to say about that, but I guess we'll move on. All right. Point number two, snakes versus spiders. Who wins in a war? All right, this is obvious, okay? And just do a quick thought experiment with me and you'll understand. Name a single thing that you can do better with no legs. Now, name anything that you'd be better at if you had 8 legs. Okay, imagine me teaching with 8 legs. I could skitter everywhere. I would be a more dynamic teacher. Clearly, spiders would win in this war. Prove me wrong.
Oh, there we go. So Meg is going to prove you wrong there, Bockenfeld.
Okay, so like here's the thing. Like, yeah, I get it that like spiders have 8 legs and they can skitter wherever they want to, but snakes can just like ingest whole human beings. And like the largest spider in the world is nowhere near the largest human being, and like they could just like eat all the spiders, like easy dub, you know what I mean?
Snakes don't eat spiders. Your point is wrong.
I got nothing.
Okay. Apparently, under quarantine, opinions don't matter. All right, next question.
All right, this next one is pretty near and dear to my heart. Here's the question: do TikTok dancers deserve rights? All right. Now, I want to put my voice out there and say this clearly: all people deserve rights. However, the broader question, are TikTok dancers even people? Do we know that? Have we proved it yet? I have serious questions. Prove me wrong.
Isom, I really think you should jump in here.
Isom, you're up.
Okay. First of all, I would like to announce myself as a TikTok dancer. So yes, TikTok dancers are real because I indeed am a TikTok dancer. Do I have rights? Now, that is a trickier question when we look at copyrights and trademarks and such. So I don't want to muddle this up with law, you know, because I know how you feel about that, Bockenfeld. Let's just say I have rights and I choose to give them up. When I check that box, I agree on all those things that we all do, the checkbox, and we're like, yeah, just give me my account. So having said that, I argue TikTok dancers, they're real because I am one. That's it.
Wow, thank you, Isom. That was enlightening. I appreciate it. Next point, eating banana sideways, good or bad? And I'd like to make a strong opinion here. Eating a banana sideways is a more efficient way to eat a banana. You can intake more of the banana at one time if you're eating it sideways versus trying to put it long ways into your mouth. Prove me wrong. I can't be proven wrong.
Oh, wait, here we go. No. Emma's gonna prove you wrong.
Okay.
So I have a cousin who eats bananas. She'll like take the top off and eat it with a spoon. And when she walked in the first day doing that, everyone in my family just stopped and we were all like, what are you doing right now? So I wouldn't argue that it's more efficient. It probably is more efficient, but you'll be disowned as a family member if you eat a banana sideways. So I just feel like it's wrong. Disownment is what's on the line here.
Well, just because your family is judgmental doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Or that.
Okay, next topic.
Yes.
Next topic. Are you a bad person for liking Joe Exotic? So I'd like to just throw it out there. I love Joe Exotic. Furthermore, watching Tiger King was, for me, a lot like going to a family reunion. All of us have an uncle that reminds them of Joe Exotic. So no, it is not bad to like Joe Exotic. Who among us does not know somebody who has hired somebody to potentially go commit, a federal crime? Okay, prove me wrong.
Like, I don't think people know what side you're on there. Are you pro Joe Exotic or not?
I would vote for him for president.
Yeah, I'll prove you wrong. That's fine. No, not everyone has an uncle like Joe Exotic. The closest I get, my uncle has chickens, which most people believe that's okay. Well, some people believe that's okay to kill. Sorry, Meg. So you're wrong for liking Joe Exotic. It's exploitation of the animals. It doesn't deal with the rights that are being violated by those animals. It makes a sort of a mockery of all people that try to do pro-positive animal stuff. And cub breeding is a pretty sad and dangerous thing. So I'm sorry, you're wrong.
All I'm hearing is that you're on the side of Carol Baskins. So I've heard enough. Next topic, geese. Now, I want to talk about geese because they upset me, and here's the reason why. If you go back in history, just take a broad look. Every animal, here's the fact, 99.9% of all animals that have ever existed through all of time are now extinct. Geese have survived. They have to be hiding something. I don't know what it is, but geese are hiding something that have survived so long. Prove me wrong.
Okay. Everyone right now is currently baffled by you because you're throwing out statistics that don't jive with your history teacher nature. Isom, let's go ahead. Give it to him.
So, yeah, 99.9% should be an automatic, like, I think someone's making something up moment in everybody's life. I'm 110% sure. I'm 99.9% sure. That's a big asterisk for like, I don't know what I'm talking about. So with that in mind, I say, no. Geese aren't hiding anything. In fact, they leave all their business out for everybody to see all the time. We put out little silhouettes of coyotes to keep them away from us. That's how much we don't even care about geese. We don't like them. We don't want them. They're messy. They make a lot of noise. No, Mr. Bockenfeld. That's all I got. No.
I did not know that that's why those coyote silhouettes were out there. I had no idea that was for the geese.
Yes.
I was like, why are people putting shadow dogs out? That's good to know.
They don't
Good
like,
place.
yes, they don't like poop. Geese poop. It's gross. That would have been a better argument, Bockenfeld. The problem with the poop.
Ugh, they're gross.
So you're taking a strong stance against goose poop.
Absolutely. I kind of take a stance against public poop in general, but definitely goose poop.
Hey, we all have our things, Isom, okay?
I'm just saying, I'm taking my stand.
We need I stand against poop t-shirts.
I would wear it. I would wear it.
That's the next Students in Action project.
Our stand against poop.
Wow. So let's do our next one. The next one, watching the ball drop on New Year's. It is the worst tradition in all of America. I like it less than Columbus Day, and I'm a U.S. history teacher, okay? It is awful. I can't tell you how many times in my life, you know, you're going out and about and everyone's like, oh, turn the music down, the ball's about to drop. No one cares. Literally, people sat around in a meeting and they're like, how should we celebrate New Year's? I don't know. Let's spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a crystal ball that lowers when the New Year happens. It's super dumb. Prove me wrong. Okay, it looks like Izzy wants to talk. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay, hear me out. This year, New Year's Eve, actually, I went in to get mouth surgery because I needed gum grafts. So for most of the day, I was completely out of commission, all out of it, completely loopy, asleep on my couch, whatever. Anyway, I wake up, and basically the thing that I can remember the most about New Year's Eve was watching the ball drop with my family. That was when I came out of unconsciousness from having my mouth torn apart. And I was eating ice cream and sitting with my mom and trying not to laugh because it hurt too much and watching the ball drop. It was a good moment of family bonding, and it made me forget about all my struggles.
Wow, well, you obviously have overcome tremendous struggles in your life, so I don't want to downplay that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's why I stand with the ball drop tradition.
Okay, I just looked up the ratings on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. So this is just one place that shows this is one place that shows the drop. Obviously, all the major networks show it. Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve alone picks up 5.7 million viewers, and that's the report put out by ABC. So 5.7 seems like a lot. I'm not taking a side in either argument. I just wanted to show what facts look like.
What real facts look like.
Exactly.
I resent that statement.
Or resemble it.
Okay, next up, my next unpopular opinion, Revolving Doors. Okay, now I have a few different opinions about Revolving Doors, none of which are positive, okay? Number one, they reflect how unstable America is. And here's what I mean by that, okay? Next time you approach a revolving door, I want you to turn the door left instead of right. And I want you to see people's reactions. They will crumble. There will be tears. They will hide their children from you, okay? They will treat you like a monster. And so revolving doors, they are a window into the vulnerabilities of American society. Furthermore, there has to be a better way to keep buildings heated than revolving doors. That's all I had to say. Prove me wrong. Okay, Meg.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. Okay, here's the thing, right? The first time you encounter a revolving door, normally you're like somewhat pretty young. I think I encountered my first one when I was like 5 or something, and it brought me tremendous joy as a little 5-year-old child, just like running in circles around the revolving door. My parents were so mad because I was just like running in circles, and I was going fast enough that they like couldn't like reach in and grab me and pull me back out. But like it is such a phenomenal time, and like you can spend hours just entertaining yourself running in circles around a revolving door.
I don't think revolving doors can go left. I'd have to try that.
They can, because if you get stuck in it, you have to be able to turn it backwards.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. That's
Try
totally
it.
fine.
Just see what happens.
I will build a revolving door in my home since I don't have
Taurus,
access
because you
to
could
one
build
right
it to turn left. You need to try a real one. I'm positive. Okay, next one up. The Harry Potter movies. All right. Now, this is actually a popular opinion because most people have good taste. The Harry Potter movies are the greatest cultural force in all of the United States. Here's the reason why. Okay. Growing up, I was a lonely child. Okay. And I needed something just to sort of take the pain away. And you know what did? Hogwarts. Okay. I spent so many hours of my life trying to unlock locked doors or make things float with my head. I was unsuccessful. I never got my letter from Hogwarts. But the point is, Hogwarts saves lives. Prove me wrong.
Okay, time out. So I thought the question was about the movies.
Well, I didn't do a lot of prep for this, Torres. So here we are. Okay. I'm making stuff up as I go.
So that's fine. So your argument, Isom, do you have something to say about this?
Tiernan had something to say.
I'm gonna let Tiernan say something just because I don't think it's fair the librarian go at the Harry Potter stuff. So go ahead, Tiernan.
So I've attempted reading the Harry Potter series multiple times, just more than once. Furthest I got was like book 2.5. I got like halfway through. I couldn't do it. And the movies, right? You're expecting, like, you go and watch the movie, you sit down, and like, usually the movies are like a lot worse than the books or whatever. And I've heard multiple opinions because, Tori's making the faces that all Harry Potter fans make when I'm explaining exactly what I am. And the movies just didn't do it. It's just too much. It's not good.
I can't. I just muted you, Tiernan. I can't sit there and listen to that.
I'm sorry, I totally agree.
Oh,
Look,
now we got.
I watched the first movie. It's just people flying on brooms is what I see.
Wait. Hey, have you read the books?
No.
Okay, I just can't do this, and I don't want to start a controversy, but there are two types of people in this world, right? Those that I can talk to about Harry Potter, and those that aren't worth talking to. So I just can't. I'm a little passionate about these things, and I just
guess
feel
we're off the list then. We're off.
That's it. We're making a list. I see what you've done, Bockenfeld. Explain yourself here.
Don't put this on me. Okay, first off, I get blamed because Tiernan can't get through the second book of Harry Potter. Your reading level is not my fault. Don't blame me. I'm a history teacher, okay? Second, the movies, I love the books, but the movie, how could you have made them any better? Do you know what I mean? They were amazing. And I'm always a book before movie guy, all right? So don't blame me for this tear between your club. It's not my fault.
Okay, next topic.
We are on to our last topic. Our very last topic is, when you're underwater, are you wet? And I don't think there's any issue that makes me angrier than the debate over this. And the reason why is because obviously you are wet, you are underwater, right? What other nation is debating this? This is why we are struggling when we compare ourselves to all sorts of other developed democracies. It's because, like, while Germany is like mass producing coronavirus tests, we are debating whether we're wet underwater. It's ridiculous. Change my mind.
I don't think anyone's going to touch that. I don't think anyone's going to touch that at all. So I guess you win. I guess that's what this says, has proven.
I always win.
Okay. All right. Take us home. Take us home, Bockenfeld.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to Change My Mind. If you want more of my opinions, just stay tuned because I always have more. And thanks to this club for hosting us.
All right. That's a wrap. That's it. That's a wrap on the Change My Mind show. Okay.